So you have a dog who was spooked and now they won't play tug anymore. This happened to me. Come here, buddy. My guy, Dutch, was a tugaholic. Then one day he went off the tug altogether. Spin. Good. Get it. And he refused to tug. And I actually freaked out to the point where he started going to the vet, and I was sort of in my head, has he got hip issues, blah, blah, blah. The point was, one time, because he's a bit of a softie at heart, we were playing tug, and the tug came out of his mouth, and it hurt his teeth. This happens to so many people, and their dog gets spooked, and then all of a sudden they don't want to play tug anymore. And I kid you not, he is a tugaholic, as you can bloody see, and he just refused. Like, he was like, I can't do it. He wasn't in pain, he was just spooked. All right, so I want to talk to you about how to fix this. Step one, I want you to take the tug out of your game, and I want you to play with your dog without any toys. So that means tug goes on the ground, leave it, come here. And you and your dog just rough and tumble and play till leave it. I know you want to play so hard now. Come on. Just rough your dog up. Right, rough your dog up. Make sure they don't nip your fingers off. Have a lot of fun with them. What have you done to my microphone? Okay. Second step when your dog is starting to engage with you through play could be chasing, could be them chasing you. I don't really care what it is. Then you're going to bring a new tug toy into it. Now, I want you to bring into a tug toy that your dog is very likely going to obsess over. So that's usually something long or something chewy, like this is chewy, or something soft. None of this hard rope tug toys. That stuff is not fun for dogs, okay? I want it to be soft and squishy. Think like a soft, squishy, squeaky toy that's got a long tail, something like that, okay? You rough around with your dog, come on buddy, and as they're playing with you, then the toy comes out. So the toy is part of the game. If your dog's not doing step one, don't go to step two. Now the third step is really important. You need to let your dog win. So that means when they get the toy, you then let them win it. And when they win it, you let go. Now, letting your dog win is great. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise, right? So you let your dog win the toy out. So you're playing with them, ruff, 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 playing with them, and the toy comes out, and the toy is theirs. When you give them the toy, make it hard for them to get it. So you're moving the toy back. You're not presenting it to them like they're a fine dining animal watching the movies. You actually make it hard for them to get it, but when their teeth connect with the toy, you let go. Really important. The next step, after a couple of weeks of this, is when your dog touches the end, you hold on to the other end for a few seconds and then you let go. I'll show you. Come here. Psycho boy. So you rough your dog up, you present the toy, you play hard to get. When they connect, you tug for a few seconds and then you let go. Right? Tug, 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 and let go. And every time you let go, don't stare at them like a weirdo, walk away. So you tug, 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 and then you walk away. And you, hopefully it's gonna come back, tug, 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 and then you walk away. And the goal is that your dog is like, hello, that was fun, please come back and play with me. And then you're off to the races. Then you can start tugging again, blah, blah, blah. Make sure you always tug softly. Now, if your dog stopped playing tug because they were scared of an environment around the tug, do this in the environment. So take them on lead to the place that spooked them and do step 1, 2, 3, and 4 in that environment, if that makes sense. Eventually, you will get to a dog who will play and play and play tug and be happy as Larry. I'm out of breath. I'm always out of breath in these videos. The last thing I'm going to say, in the future, when your dog gets spooked, because they will, because surprise, surprise, I have since played with the tug too hard and ripped the tug out of his mouth. What I'm going to do is if it rips out of his mouth and he gets freaked out, I'm going to immediately just go back to playing again. Rough house, step 1, don't worry about it. Don't make a big deal out of it, because if you make a big deal out of the play, you're going to end up in a situation where you've got to start again from scratch. All right, so next time they get spooked, give them a second to recover and then go straight back to the game. That's really important. All right, so that's the steps I would take to get your dog back to playing tug with you and being happy as Larry in new environments. Let me know in the comments if you need any help with that, and I'll get back to you with some extra ideas.